Hi everybody, it's Erin from ePapery, and today I am doing some fabric pockets decorated with alcohol inks and stamping. These are just a couple of examples of ones that I have done. Some of them are stamping, and that last one with the leaves is hand drawn and painted. So I'm going to start by taking a piece of mixed media paper and cut it to whatever size I want my pocket to be, and I'm going to cover that with a scrap of fabric in a neutral color, and this could be muslin or a piece of bed sheet or pillowcase or something like that, but what I'm looking for is something that's on the thinner side and has got kind of an even weave to it, so it's not too slubby or bumpily. And I'm gluing it down to my fabric, and because this fabric is so thin and I will be sewing the edges later, I'm just using glue stick to kind of get it adhered to the paper, and I'm using my art glitter glue to glue around the edges. But if you did not want to sew it, you could definitely use a fabric glue like Eileen's Tacky or your Fabri-Tac, something like that. So next, I am going to take my alcohol inks. I use Ranger, and I'm going to put like 3 to 6 drops in a little pan on my palette and fill the rest of that pan with 90% isopropyl alcohol. And I'm just going to start painting on my pocket. Today, I'm deciding to do kind of a stripy mottled effect and see where this takes me, but you could decide to do whatever you want. You could do dots, you could do circles, you could do wavy lines, you could do just splotches. Really, the sky's the limit, folks. This is all about making something that is definitely hand inked and dyed, and something that is, unique. It's not something that you're buying in the store. So do whatever makes you happy. And I am just starting with a light pink color. I wanted to add some pinky shades to this, and just kind of getting everything sort of filled in, but I'm not filling in every spot because I'm going to add some more colors to this. So now I'm taking kind of I don't know exactly what color it is. Maybe it's oregano. I don't remember. But it's kind of an olivey green, a little bit more on the yellow side. And I'm starting to come back in, and I'm painting in some more. And what I really like about Ranger is that the colors kind of split and spread a little bit. Folks, if you're enjoying this content, please feel free to like and subscribe to our channel, and let me know in the comments, what is your favorite fall craft? Today I'm working with fall motifs on my fabric pockets. I love fall leaves and pumpkins and moons and all of that jazz, so let me know what is your favorite thing to work with in the fall. So just taking and moving that green around this pocket. I didn't go over the whole thing because I want to bring in another color, and I want to see how these colors are going to play with each other. This one's kind of a purpley gray. And so I'm putting it on top, and I'm putting it around the green, and I'm kind of taking all of those colors and just sort of working in some models and dots and different things just to see what interests me. I know the colors don't look that exciting on camera, but in person, it's quite a lot prettier. Nothing quite translates as well on camera as it does in real life, I have to say. So now I'm taking kind of, it's another shade of purple. It's more plummy, and I am going around the edges to create kind of like a distressy frame looking, painting up from the edge and just kind of wisping that color in towards the center. And again, what I was saying before about the Ranger inks, because they use multiple different colors to create the color that comes out of the bottle, as those inks play with each other, sometimes those colors split from each other, and so you get a lot of really cool effects in there. So that's the reason I like Ranger. But you could certainly do this with any brand of ink. I just like the interplay of the colors that happens on that fabric. As you'll see around the edges where I did that frame, you can kind of see like a bit of a pinky orangey halo happening color-wise around there. So I thought that turned out pretty cool. So now I'm just taking some of my leaf stamps, and I've got my archival ink pad here, and stamping on top of my paint job with all of these different leaf shapes, creating kind of like a silhouette against a fallish sunset type of feeling maybe. This particular set, I'm very sure I bought it off of Amazon. And it has all different sorts of shapes and sizes of leaves, and it's a great variety. I thought it was just a really nice set of stamps and really enjoyed using this one. So just kind of put them on there every which way, used a bunch of different sizes, a few different shapes, and started with kind of the biggest ones that I wanted to use, and then started getting smaller and smaller to fill in the spots, and then use some of these little kind of seed pod kind of ones. There's some helicopters, or whirlybirds, or whatever you call them in your neck of the woods, just to kind of create the composition. So went to my sewing machine and did the stitching. So I just did a straight stitch around the edge and then accented that with some zigzagging, and my pocket is finished. So let me know what you think of this in the comments. Is this something you want to try? And again, please like and subscribe to our channel, and I'll see you next time. Bye everybody.